Bless your heart. Bless your sweetheart. I needed that. You just made me feel wonderful. Running up out of there, honey. We ran up out of there at 6. Hey, just read. Just read. I just read. I can't even see you guys. We ran. When I tell you, honey, we ran up out that office. Me and my girl, we had already shut down our computers. We had already had got our work bags and stuff together. Honey, I had my keys out and on the table, ready to go. I'm like, we out of here, sis. I said 6 o'clock. They had to stay. Hey, baby, mom, need some prayers today. I got you, babe. I got you. Your title scared me. I thought that nut job came back and y'all had to put. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tell you. The nut job that was messing with me didn't come, but another one came. And she said that he came back today and he was talking about he needed to change his email. But he asked me earlier, and I told, because he came in earlier, and hey, Yvette, and I said I'm sorry, I can't change it because I don't have access to change emails and stuff. So I said you have to come back, like the manager or someone has to do it for you. So he came back and he sat at my girl's desk, and the other girl, she was like, I can help you over here. And he stayed there at the desk where he was at. He stayed at her desk, staring her down. She was like, Gina, that's him. She was like, that's him. She was like, he is so weird. And she was like, he's staring me up and down. And she was like, he is just so weird. And she said she felt so uncomfortable. And so for him to come back, I was like, what? That was him? So we had another nut job that came in. And let me tell you guys what happened after lunch. So remember, I was like, at lunchtime, I was talking to you guys, and I was like, okay, when I saw her go to lunch, the other young lady, when she got ready to go to lunch, remember I said, let me go on and get in here because she's gone to lunch. And I knew they need somebody to answer the phones and stuff. So I'm like, I went back, 10 minutes before my lunch was up. And I said, let me go back in there, right? So I go in there. Okay, y'all see my top. I don't know if you can see my blouse, but it buttons up in the front, right? So I'm walking up to the door, and the guy looking at me, and he looking like this. Like, he following me. He's looking like that. I'm like, damn, why is he looking at me like that? You guys, I get to the door to open the door, look down to open the door. My blouse is open. The button popped off my blouse, so it's open, and this is where he's looking. I'm like, oh my God. I get in there, so I tell the girls what happened. I'm like, yeah, the guy that just left out, I'm wondering why he's staring me down like crazy. Why he look? I told him, I said, and my blouse popped open. These big boobs I got, and the button, it popped, the button just unbuttoned itself, and my blouse popped open. So they said, well, ooh, he got his show for the evening. I said, well, I guess. They said, Gina, he's not going to want to deal with anybody but you. They said every time he comes in, he's only going to want to deal with you. Thank goodness that it wasn't the nut job that came back in there. No, he didn't tell me. Yvette, you think he was going to tell me? He was getting a free peep show. When I tell you, he could have told me what color bra I had on, because when I say the girls were saying hello, I didn't feel a breeze. I didn't get a breeze, nothing, not a wind blown, nothing. I didn't know, and literally 2, 3 of the buttons popped up my boobs just saying, hi. They said, hello, how you doing? And he just looked, I'm like, you know how somebody, they look at you like they want to just eat you up? And I'm like, why he got that? Why is he? I'm saying to myself, why is he looking at me like that? And he looking like he wanted a meal and I was the snack. That's how he was looking. And I didn't know why until I got to the door. When I got to the door, That's when I realized my top was undone. So I'm hurrying up as I'm walking into my office, trying to button up my damn top and everything. And then I tell the girls what happened, and they just start cracking up. They just like, Gina, well, he got his show for the day. I said, yeah, he did. He didn't say nothing, anything. I know I can't wear this blouse again. At least if I do wear it, I can't not to work. And thank goodness I had a cute little bra on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not one of those, you know how certain days, ladies, y'all know we wear our comfortable bras. They have a hole over here, or the elastic is going out a little bit, and you have your granny panties. You know, we all got them comfortable panties around the house and those comfortable bras. Well, good thing I had on a cute bra. If I'm gonna give somebody a peep show, at least I gave them a peep show in a cute bra. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, Designs, you just missed it. Voice. I know, right? That's probably what he was saying, or wanted to say. Damn, Gina. I couldn't. But look, we couldn't wait to get up out of everybody here. And I felt bad, you know, that the other young lady, the one I told you, remember at lunchtime, she was saying that like she was on the verge, or she was ready to put in her 2-week notice. She had to stay. She was still there when we left. Hey, Sephora, my love. She was still there because she still had some files and stuff that she had to get out. So she left. The assistant manager, I guess she didn't care, give 2 flying fucks to the wind about what she say. She had her bags outside the door. When I tell you, she was packed and loaded. She was ready to go. Her stuff was sitting right outside. When we walked out, when we was leaving, she beat me. I'm like, I don't even know how the hell she beat me to my car. She beat me. Honey, I found out that so I wanted some soul food, right? I had taste for some soul food. And they was like, you don't know about Priscilla's? You know, it's Priscilla's is right down the street. I said, Priscilla's? What's Priscilla's? They like, that's a soul food, right? She makes soul food, good food. Everybody knew freaking about Priscilla but me. I knew not, even the white managers. I said, you know about Priscilla? She's like, yeah, Gina, I know about Priscilla's. I'm like, I didn't know. And so I looked it up online because I wanted to see what kind of food and stuff that she had. Delicious. Well, it looked delicious. I don't know if it's delicious because I've never had it, but they all say, everybody tells me that it's delicious, that it's really, 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 really good. So I'm ready to order, right? Otherwise, you guys would have been seeing me head to Priscilla's because I was going to order some of that tonight for myself and for all of us for dinner. Man, tell me why I get ready to go online, look it up, look at the menu, everything. I'm ready to order, and it says closed. They have 2 locations. Both locations, it's closed. I'm mad. I'm pissed because I got myself all worked up for this and they closed. That happened to me. I had a breakdown. People kept looking at me. I looked down and my button had popped. My baby, now that used to happen to me a lot. Yes. Yeah, that sucks. Because I nursed all 9 of mine, all 9. Let me tell you something. Imagine having to nurse 3 babies at once. I never had a shirt on with the twins because, mind you, Angel was bigger than the twins. Okay, the twins was 3 months premature. So when Angel was born, Angel was bigger. What is you doing? Angel was bigger than the twins. And they actually had to catch up with her. And so I was nursing all of them. I was still nursing the babies. and I was nursing Angel. I was nursing Angel as well. So when we would have company, or the kids' friends would come over, anybody, we would say, don't let nobody in the house. They cannot come in the house because I have no shirt on. I would have like my house coat on or something like that, or I'll have a towel or something like that over me. But if you know anything about, nursing and feedings for a premature baby, you have to feed them like every hour. Sometimes every half an hour. You have to constantly feed them because you want them to gain weight. So I was always nursing. Then plus I was nursing Angel. So during those times that I wouldn't be with them, like say I had a doctor's appointment, or say we had to go shopping. We was going to Walmart or wherever, grocery shopping or whatever, and literally wouldn't be 30 minutes. Haven't even made it to the store yet. Wouldn't be 30 minutes, and my boobs would be so engorged because your body knows when it's time to feed the babies, right? So it was way past, because I'm gone for like a couple of hours, and it was way past time to feed the babies. When I tell you guys, oh my God, I would have 3-4 nursing pads on each boob, and it would just be filled, like literally you could wring the milk out. It would be, my kid, they would laugh. I would get back to the house because it would be so gorgeous. It would squirt out like a water sprinkler, just like a sprinkler. That's how the milk would, if you really engorge. And if somebody just hit your elbow, if they just touch your shoulder, if they just tap your head, you was like, no, don't touch me. You didn't want no one to touch you or nothing. And it was so fun because, like I said, I had a lot of kids. And Cece was one of the ones. I nursed her forever. She nursed until she was 5 years old, okay? So I would try to get the older, babies that wasn't babies no more. But I would tell them, come and drink some milk. You want some of this milk? Because when you get so engorged, it hurts. It hurts. And sometimes the pump don't always work. I would hate when I would have to go somewhere and be away from them for 3-4 hours. Because when you're away from them for 3-4 hours, your chest is filling up. Them milk ducts, they are filling up. Whether you ready to feed the baby or not. And I would be walking around with just boxes of the breast pads, because I would go through them like that. I would go. Let me tell you something. Somebody told me, because I was using the disposable ones, and then they have the ones that you can wash. That's non-disposable. So someone said, just use the cloth ones because you can put as much cushion in them as you. That shit didn't work. It was just like a towel. You know how when you soak up the towel gets really wet, and then after that you got these big wet circles in the front. No, that didn't do. The disposable ones worked better, because once you start to feel, you see that they're full, you can just toss them out and then just put fresh ones in. But ooh, honey, I don't miss those times. I do not miss those times. And let me tell you something. When I never thought that, honey, nursing twins is hard enough, but try 3. It was like I had triplets. Y'all got to understand, Angel is just a year under the twins, and Angel was a full-term baby. The twins were 3 months premature. They were preemies. So Angel was bigger than, Angel was doing everything. The twins was following up behind Angel. And it was, man, look, it was a nightmare. It was crazy. And then Farron nursed with no problem. He was great. Even to this day, Farron is a great eater. Ron didn't nurse so good. I would have to squeeze it out, put it in a bottle. When they saw he wasn't gaining like they supposed to, they put like this certain medicine, vitamins or whatever it is that they would put in, that you would have to put in the milk, and it's to help them gain weight. And so we would have to do all of that. Then we found out later that up in here where you swallow in his esophagus, all that, it didn't develop really well. So he had a hard time chewing and swallowing foods. And so he used to pocket a lot of his food. He would just let it sit in his mouth because he wanted the saliva to make it real soft because he couldn't chew. And I think that's one of the reasons even now that Ferran doesn't eat a lot. Like y'all see, we go out, Ron, we be like, Ron, what you want from the kids menu? And he'll eat half of it and wind up having to take the rest of it home because he never ever fit. Farron cleans his plate. Cleans it. Angel cleans her plate. Ron, no, he's always taking a to-go box home. So it's crazy. Thank you, you 4 people for the thumbs up. Can we get some more? I always nurse too. I was in the store and a baby started crying and welling and my breast went to leaking. Yep. Man, we shoot across the room. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. It would, when it would get so full, honey, it will squirt out. The kids would crack up. They would crack. Sometimes I wouldn't even know it because you know how I be sleep, you be sleep, and even in your sleep, when you try to take a nap, even in your sleep, they are filling up. And I would get up and my shirts and stuff would be soaking wet and the kids would be like, Mom, milk is squirting out of your boobs. And they would be mad because they couldn't let their friends come in. They'd be like, my mom's feeding the babies. They'd be like, my mom's feeding the babies. And I just never, it was useless for me to have a shirt on because every shirt that I wore, I ruined it. So on those days that I knew I didn't have any appointments, I didn't have anywhere to go, we didn't, the babies didn't have to go to the doctor. If I knew I was going to be at home all day, I just didn't wear no shirt the whole day. No shirt, no bra, nothing. I would always have my house coat, my wrap, or like I said, or a towel that I could just, put across my chest. But it's hard feeding. Look, it's enough issue you feeding a regular baby, okay? When you feeding a regular to term baby and you got to feed them on schedule, it is a nightmare. I don't want to use the word hell, but it is a nightmare feeding premature nursing. It's different when you got bottles because those mothers that have chose to use bottles, you can get so many bottles ready. I mean, you can do that too if you pump, but you pumping like all freaking day, around. And back then, nobody was really using pumps and stuff like that before. I don't even think I hardly ever used a pump. Even when I would use it, when I would leave, Angel, let me tell you something. Don't be a woman and let Angel sit on your lap and let Angel get, because she thought every woman, and most kids think that when they're babies, they think every woman's boobies got milk in it because that's their bottles. They think that have y'all seen the video? It's so funny. It is so funny. The video where the little kid, they was in the store, somebody taped it or recorded something, and the baby was in the store. I think he had to be about 3, and the mannequin didn't have no shirt on, and he went up to the mannequin and put his mouth on the mannequin's boob because in his mind, that's his bottle. Those are bottles. So he figured, I want some milk. And she got her boobies out. Let me go over here and get some. And it'd be so, because my daughter would say, my oldest, she would say, would you hurry up home and come and get your baby? Because I don't have no milk in my boobs. I don't have this. And I was like, she's a baby. She just thinks everybody, every woman, have got, milk in their boobs. That's just how they are. And I'll never forget Cece. When Poppy was born, when Poppy came and she started to see me nursing him, she would say, Mommy, is that the baby's bottles? Those are the baby's bottles now? I'm like, yeah, Sydney, those are the baby's bottles now. That's not my bottles no more. And when I tell you, because we had an Indian doctors, and Indian doctors, they babysit, honey, the kids be walking around, be ready to go to college, and they'll still nurse their children. And so my doctor would never give me anything to dry up the milk. He was like, no. How old? He said, how old is she? And I'm like, she's 3. She about to be 3, 2.5, 3. He's like, oh, you can still nurse her. She's still a baby. You can still nurse her. So he wouldn't give me anything, and she still nursed. So then she turned in 4. She 3.5. I'm like, okay, she's going on 4. Can I get some? No, she just 3. She ain't 4 yet. She can still nurse. Literally, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Cece nursed until she was 5 years old. And the only reason she stopped was because she saw Poppy, and she realized, okay, those are his bottles now, and she didn't want it. After that, she stopped herself. She was like, nope. And I never forget when my boobs got really, really engorged and they was really sore, and I was trying to get her to nurse because I just wanted to relieve some of the milk so bad. She was like, she was like, she said, no, those are his bottles. She said, those are his bottles, Mom. That's the baby's bottles. She wasn't having it. She's like, I don't want nothing after him. That's just how she looked at it. I don't want nothing after him. So, but it's so funny to see breastfed babies, nurse babies, because when I saw that little video of the baby in the store, he over there trying to get milk from the mannequin, that it was too funny. It was too funny. But Angel used to do the same thing. She would go they would pick her up, my friends and them, her godmom and them, they're like, girl, ain't nothing in here but sand. I don't have nothing up in here. And she literally, look, you gonna give her a bottle, and she would cry. Angel never had a bottle. Angel never had a pacifier. She never had a bottle. She strictly breastfed. Strictly. And I was mad one day. I went to go pick her up from daycare, and they had gave her a pacifier. I was pissed. I was livid because she was one of the ones of my children, because the twins, they had that. They gravitated to bottles, and they had pacifiers and everything. Actually, the therapist made for Ron use a pacifier so that it could strengthen up in here, his suction, so it could strengthen up in here. So they made him. But Angel had never had a bottle. She had never had a bottle. And that was the only thing. She would drink out of sippy cups, like water and stuff like that, when we would give her water. But she had always been nursed. So when I was not there, that's the only issue. Because if you got one that's all you do is nurse, it's hard on the mama because you can't do nothing. You can't go outside and get a breath of fresh air, not for 5 seconds, honey, because that baby gonna cry. They smell you, honey. They know. They smell the milk. They be like, she here. They wake up. I'm telling you, you ask any mother that has nursed, honey, them babies be on point. Now, I know they say something about these COVID babies. They say these COVID babies is something else. They ain't normal. No, these breastfed babies ain't. Hey, keep it cute. You late. Look, I'm home. I'm almost home. I'm literally like 2 minutes away from the house. I went live as soon as we ran up out of there. Okay, we was not playing. 6 o'clock, we was out the door. Out the door. Oh, they got something up here at the school. This is the kids' junior high school that I'm passing. It's funny to see when they have something and all the cars and everything be up there when they have stuff at the school, and they still have not. I'm talking about, y'all, it's cars everywhere. It's cars everywhere. Okay, don't you come out. I got the right of way. Don't you do that. They all coming in. I don't know what they having, but they doing something up there. And it's so funny because I be asking Angel and them. I'm like, Angel, what they having up there? They like, she like she been in high school forever, right? I don't know, I don't go there no more. I'm in high school. I'm like, you still got friends and stuff go there. You don't know what they had up, but they don't talk to you about what like you would think she had been in high school for 2-3 years already. I don't know, Ma. Every time I go in, I'm like, dang, they had something up there at the junior high. Like, what was going on? I don't know. Now I can see the twins saying, the twins out, they're like, Mom, we ain't been there in 2 years, Mom. We don't know what's going on up there. Or whatever. But Angel be, I don't know. I'm in high school now. Girl, you just got to high school. You ain't forgot that quick. You know what go down. They be too funny. Too funny. I hope I got some ice in here, you guys. Because if I don't, oh, at least they did take the garbage can in. I'm going to be mad because then I'm going to have to go back out to grab me some ice. So now I'm here. Thank you guys to the 6. They gave me thumbs up. My daughter still rubs my chest and she's 6. Oh, I love it. I love the babies. She always rubbed my chest to soothe herself as an infant. Yep, that's what they do. My other daughter, I never forget, Kayla, and Kayla's grown now, but she would always, while she was nursing, grab, you know how some of the babies, they pinch, they grab, oh my God, and she had nails, and she would always grab the boot. She would hold it, but she would, because their hands curl, she would grab it, and I would have all kind of scratches on my boob because she would always grab it. But she went to sleep. It did not take long. It did not take long at all. I can't wait to go in here, you guys. I'm about to take these clothes off. I'm about to let my hair down. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I wanted me some soul food. I had taste for me some good old sweet potato pie. I just wanted all the goodies. I could not get that. So my feelings is hurting. So now I got to come in here and have a TV dinner or whatever. These lights is, y'all see these lights is killing. Now you see why I have to wear shades and stuff all the time, because the glare and everything from these lights is killing. I'm glad that my house is lit up, but that glare be killing me. I know. Keep it cute. I didn't realize that, I promise you, till I got to work today. When I got to work, they was like, next week is Thanksgiving. What? They was like, next week is Thanksgiving is next week. We just got in fucking November. How is next week Thanksgiving? It seemed like yesterday was November 2nd. I'm just like, this is too much. Time is going by. It's going by too quickly. Too quickly. I got to dig out the ornaments and all the stuff for the house. We ain't even started putting lights up, none of this stuff. And next week is Thanksgiving. I can't believe. Heck, I just realized my birthday is the 23rd. Get out. Get out of here. I think my mom's birthday, shit, I think it's the 25th. I think my mother's birthday. Speaking of mothers, my mom called me today. So I'm at work, you guys, and I get this weird number. Never seen it before. Nothing like it. Run across my phone. So I said, I'm not answering because I don't answer numbers that I don't know, right? So I said, I'm not going to answer it. If it's important or something, they'll leave a message. So they left a message. And I always look to see how many minutes or seconds it is. If it's 3 to 7 seconds, that it ain't shit. They probably just on and hung up. So I don't waste my time. But if it's like 10 seconds, 15, something like that, 20, a minute or so, I'll take my time and I'll go listen to it. So I listened to it, and it was my mother. And I'm like, that lady don't call me. What is she calling? And literally, you guys, she was like, this is my new number. She said, I didn't want anything. She said, I just called to see how you were doing. And I'm like, wow. She said, I'm just checking on you and seeing how you guys are doing. And I'm like, wow, I got to tell the kids. So I was thinking, hopefully, maybe we could go out there. Yeah, that's how I was, Sephora, literally. Like, wow. Because my mom don't call me. Or not. Like I said, when we go out there, I go and visit her. I talk every blue moon, but we're not a close mother and daughter. So we're not that mom and daughter that they talk every day. We not even that mother and daughter that talk every now and then. You know what I'm saying? We're that mother and daughter that, let me see how she's doing. Oh, if I heard she just got out the hospital or she went to the hospital, okay, let me call and check on my mother because that's my mother. When she heard that when I was in that car accident, she checked on me. Okay, let me check on my daughter and see if she's good because that's my daughter. We have that type of relationship, but I love her. Like, we came a long, long way than where we were before, but it was surprising. You better call her back. You never know. Yep, yep. And like I said, she left me a message and everything, and she was just like, I just want to see how you were doing and tell the kids I said hey. And she left me, it was at least about 2 minutes, maybe 3 minute message that she left me. And then she said, if you're wondering why I'm calling from this number, she said, this is my new number. And I was like, oh, okay. So does she ever come to visit? Yeah, my son sends for her. Like, let me tell you, my oldest son, you better not say nothing negative about my mother. If my mother sneeze the wrong way, he jumping on a plane and he going out there. He loves his grandmother. He makes everybody, y'all call granny, y'all call granny. Y'all, he don't care that she curse you out. She cursed him out 1,000 times. She curses me out and everything else. She'll get mad. She'll come on. I only can deal with 2 days of her. I'm just gonna be. I only can. Me and my family, we can only deal. By the third day, I'm ready to choke her. Okay, I'm ready. By the third day, if I don't go to a hotel or something, I'll be ready to murder that old lady. That's why when I go out there, we don't stay with her. We stay at a hotel. She be like, y'all can stay in it. No, let us go check in the hotel, then we'll come back and get you. Like, we'll chill at her house and everything. She's never been here to my new house, but my son, oh, he's gonna go get my mother, and he's gonna go and he'll keep her the whole summer. He'll keep her a whole 2 weeks. She don't care if she curses, but she caters to him. She'll go out there, clean his house from top to bottom like she'd have made, fold everything up, iron all his clothes, cook dinner for him every fucking single day. Honey, anything goes. I be calling him, where you at in Atlanta? I'm at Granny. You want to say hi to Granny? Say hi to Granny. We at Granny house. Granny cooked us some salmon croquettes, and this, honey, that boy don't play. My oldest son do not play about my mother. My mom is max 45 minutes. After that, we fight. Ooh, Sephora, I think me and you got that in common, girl. I think me and you, but you got me beat. You got me beat. I can usually do a day or two. Girl, after that, it's all over. Because she want to start telling you what you need to do in your house. She like to start running stuff. My mother is the type that she thinks she can come and run my house. My kids can go to the kitchen whenever they want. My mother shuts her kitchen down at 7 p.m. You understand me? After 7:01, you better not go in that kitchen and not even to get a drink of water. You better not mess up a dish, a cup, or nothing. So when she comes to my house, she thinks she can do that, and I have to repeatedly tell her we don't close kitchens around here. My kids get hungry, they can go make them something to eat. I don't give a fuck if it's 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, as long as they eat it. I'm never gonna deny them food if they hungry. But that's how she just always did. Back in the day, everything was supplemented. You was on a fixed income. You only got, remember when we used to get the paper stamps and the book stamps? You got down to that last $65 book. Those, you know what I'm talking about. You got down to that last $65 book, or that last $30 book. Remember, you got $65, you got $50, you got I think it was a $30 book or whatever. You got down, and thank you, RNYTB. Hey, beautiful, I pray your day was amazing. Thank you. You held on to that, and your mama told you this is it. And you still got 2 weeks left in the month, okay? You still got 2 weeks left. So my mother didn't play. When we came home from school, dinner was already cooked. She already had dinner. And we, around 6:37, we was already washing, or she was already cleaning up the kitchen and clothes. And if she went in there and saw a cup If she saw a cup that was in the sink, that was your ass. She wasn't poking you to wake you up. She was telling you. I used to buy a $65 book for 40. You remember that? Yes. Oh my gosh. We bringing back memories. You said, Sephora said, yes, my mom has a takeover spirit and she always tries to find something dirty. And then she goes, talks behind my back to my... Oh, Sephora, do we got the same mother, girl? Do we got the same mama? Because my mother do that same shit. She would go and say stuff and try to... Ooh, I went over there and they had all them clothes all in the washing machine. They was too lazy to take it. Oh, I went in there. It was dishes. She had a sink full of... I could have 2 cups, a plate, 2 bowls, and a saucer in my sink or in my dishwasher. Honey, my mother will go back and say she had a whole... The kitchen was nasty. I just don't even understand it. I don't understand it. Them kids, they sleep out, lay around the house all day and woo-woo. Because I told you guys, and I said this over, my mother gets up with the birds. That lady goes to bed at 7. Okay, right now she's getting ready for bed if she ain't already in bed. And then my mother gets up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning every day. Every day. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning she getting up because she goes to bed early. Okay, she will talk about your ass. She come to your house and you in the bed past 9. You in the bed past 8. She talking about you. She talking about you. She'll find something. Oh my God! That when I tell you this lady is she ridiculous. My kids will come in the room. They be like, Mom, and I'm like, what? We and Granny going home. Is Granny going home yet? Ma, can I go over my friend's house and spend the night? Can I go over Auntie such and such? They don't want to be there. After the second day, ooh, honey, we all be leaving. We all be. But my son, please, it go right over his head, honey. He deal with all that shit. I be like, yeah, take her to your house. And then when she get mad, Sephora, do your mother do this? Because mines do. When she get mad at you, if she mad at you and you say just leave or whatever, she'll show her ass in front of your neck. My mother sit right out here and talk all kind of shit. She would you make her mad enough, she don't care if the neighbors listening, she don't care nothing. She will be right outside and she'll talk about you like, you ain't shit. That's why that nigga left you. That's why he was cheating with the bitch next door. And woo, that's my mother. That when I tell you that lady is a firecracker. She too much. I can't. When my son be telling me, yeah, I'm gonna go get Granny. I say, don't bring over here. We'll come to your house. He got his own place. Now before he ain't have a choice, he be like, yeah, Granny said she want to come and see you. She can come over here and see the house and don't bring no bags. Make sure you drop her bags off at your place. Okay, and then you can bring her over here. Cause when we done chitting chatting, her ass is going back with you. With you. Girl, look, and her twin is the same way. They just alike. Because my mother's a twin. And she got a twin brother. Oh my God, I think he worse than her. I think he is every bit worse than her. I don't want to be around neither one of them. No. I can't. Sephora said, I know, right? But smile in your face. Yes. That's my mother-in-law. I had to shut her down real quick. I went through that, keep it cute. I went through that too with my mother-in-law. Yes, then she keeps talking for 2 hours complaining. Yes. Complain about everything from what you used to do, from what you did back when you was a kid to now. And then she get together. If my sister mad at me, whichever one, God rest her soul, whichever one of my sisters, if they met, this is why they get mad because I don't answer my phone and I don't talk to them, is because they'll be mad at me, right? My mom mad at me and my sister mad at me, right? And they'll get together with her to talk about me. And then she'll get with the other one and then they'll talk, whichever one. I don't do that shit. You're my mother. That's my sister. I'm not going to talk about my sister with you. to you. And I'm not going to let you drag and disrespect my sister to me, just like I would not allow them to do it to you. But they allow it because they petty like my mother. I mean, God rest my soul. My other sister, you know, she in heaven now. But when Dee Dee was alive, Dee Dee was messy. Now, my younger sister, Chris, oh yeah, she a motherfucker. She a motherfucker. And she'll smile in your face just like my mom and talk about you, honey. Talk about every inch little bit and I told you guys now she a colorist. She don't like nothing dark. She don't, honey, she will tell you in a heartbeat, I don't mess with brown pennies. I don't mess with brown. When I tell you she funny acting, she think that she's the bee's knees, the cat's meow, whatever it is that you want, she is a trip. And she will talk about you, your dog, your cat, everything, okay? And when I see their name come up, I told you, when my sister, she hadn't passed away yet, but when she was in intensive care, when she was in a coma, my niece had to call me because I answered my niece's calls because my niece is not, you know, she dealt with all that shit too. My niece had to call me and say, Auntie, everybody's trying to call you. I'm like, what? I'm like, what happened now? I'm like, I ain't got time for that mess. That's how I respond. And my niece was like, no, Dee Dee in the hospital, something happened. And that's what it took because I wouldn't answer their phone because my mother is so fucking petty like that. And she made my sisters petty like that. So I'm never going to drag my little sister. I'm never going to get in cahoots with my little sister to drag my mother. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing Oh my God. She know my cousin. That's my first cousin, Yolanda Powell. Her dad and my mother is twins. That's who I'm talking about. They petty as a motherfucker. She know I ain't lying. She know I ain't lying. Yolanda, you know you only can take a day or two, Uncle Gilbert. You know that is Yolanda Powell is my first cousin. That's my first cousin. Her father and my mother are twins. That's the one I'm talking about. Girl, no, honey. I can't do neither one of them. I can't do it. But Yolanda, your auntie called today. Your auntie called me. Remember you was saying the other day you wanted them two to get together so they could take pictures and all that stuff. Today she's doing good, so I'm a call her. Everybody say call her back. I'm a call her when I get in the house. But speaking of my cousin popped up, and y'all know I don't talk about family. I don't talk about, you know, family members and stuff over here, but yeah, that's my first cousin. So when I'm talking about my mother twin brother, I'm talking, that's her daddy. That's her daddy that I'm talking about. Ooh, honey, I don't know who the worst. I don't know who's the worst. Her auntie or her daddy, my mama or my uncle. I don't know who the worst, but I'm telling you, they both will give you the fucking flux. They both will give you the flux. So when she called me, I was like, well, I didn't know it was her at first because like I said, I didn't recognize the number. But when she left that message, the first thing I could say was, oh shit, what now? What's going on? What's going on? Because anything, let me tell you something, anything that I want to know within my family, within my immediate family, I get from Yolanda. She tells me when somebody die, she lets me know and she gives me all the information and I show up at the funeral. I don't go to the afterwards party, get together, whatever. I take my ass home. But I go and show my respects and everything. But I get the 411 from her because she's more involved with our family than I am. I'm not. I just am, and neither are my kids. My older ones, some of them a little bit, but no. But yeah, my mother and my uncle, they both of them, they fucking crazy. and they'll smile at you and talk shit about you. I had to tell my son's baby's mama. She ain't believe me. I said, okay, don't get too cool with her. I said, don't get too cool with. She said, I miss her. She coming. I'll be here. You know what? I don't know. I have to ask Tracy. Because you know Tracy is the one that go get her or he sends for her. But she called me today. So I don't know if she's trying to come up here or if she wants us to come to Atlanta. I'm not for sure. So I'm going to call her though. Because when she called me, I was at work. And I didn't even know it was her until I listened to the message. I listened to the message and I found out that it was her. So I don't know. I find out and I'll let you know. Every time your ass come up here, I ain't gonna put you. Every time your ass come up here and I tell you to get with me, I'll come and get you. You always take your ass back out to wherever the fuck it is. You Arizona, Texas, or wherever you be, and then you don't call me. So I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about you because I've been trying to get together with you, but you the only one I fuck with in the family. You the only one I fuck with, and I've been trying to like go out to lunch or something with you. So when you come up here, you better hit me up. Go to Atlanta, you'll get a break from the cold. I know, right, Sephora? I need that. Stay home and invite her up. Gina, stay at. No. She can't come here. No. She gonna have to. Okay, if Tracy take her in, if my son take her in, because he got a 2-bedroom, she can fit over there, and she'll do everything for him. He'll love to have his granny over there. If he's staying with her, then yeah. No, she can't stay. No, me and my kids will be at the Best Western up the street. We can't do that. Are you crazy? Like Gina would have to hire a whole cleaning crew. Sephora, well, you better tell her. Is you crazy? Oh, no. I would have to hire a cleaning crew. Everything would have to be spiffy. I would have to hide all the stuff that's over for. Let me tell you, this lady organizes her cabinets. She like that. What's that Sleeping with the Enemy? That movie. Remember how she had to have the canned goods? It was all the corn and it was all the peas and and everything had to be faced the right way. That's my mother. I put all canned goods in one cabinet. I don't give a fuck if it's corn, greens, green beans, peas. It all go in one side of the cabinet. Then all of the rice and everything else go on the other side. She'll say she's going to the bathroom, but what the upstairs is the bedroom. Yes. Wait a minute. Sephora, she's so anal that I couldn't even be that bitch that had shit under the bed. You know how you be like, shoot, let me scoot all these, let me scoot all these clothes and all these, shoes. Let me just put it under the bed. No, she will be looking under the beds. She be looking under the bed. She be looking in cabinets. When I tell you, she'll be looking every damn where. I be like, oh shit. And then the second while she loved me, while she cool with me, she'll be, oh, Jean, you got a nice house. That's a nice house, Jean. Because my mother called me Jean. She don't call me Gina. She calls me Jean. I told her got a different name for me. So my family and them call me Jean, though. They don't call me Gina. And so she'll say, oh, nice house, this, that. And then when she mad at, I went up there. The grass wasn't cut. Them damn kids. She got grown ass kids. Them kids there, and they ain't even break the leaves. When I tell you, before she even get in the house, before she even get in the house, she'll be like, they got all these damn leaves out. They bushes on the side of the house. They ain't even cut them. Then when she get through the front door, oh man, when I go through my front door, like right now, it's leaves. It's leaves because track the leaves in when you go in the house, right? Oh, they didn't even have enough sense to sweep the front door. I'm telling you, when she met when she liked me, when she in a good mood, she be like, oh baby, oh that's just nothing. That happens. Y'all got a broom? I'll go sweep that for you. It's a couple of cups and stuff in there. Oh, dishwasher. Well, baby, I got that for you. Now, when she mad, oh shit, I came through the front door, was trash every goddamn well. Went in the kitchen, the sink full of dishes, and then look over how nice the kitchen is, and then, oh no, she talking shit. She don't let her see dust. Dust. Oh, she ain't never dust the house. Shoot, just dust was every goddamn where. Mama, that's how my mother is. My son's baby's mom didn't believe it. I said, okay. I said, you think she your friend if you want to. The second they got into it, oh, she talked about that girl and talked about that girl's house so bad. Talked about her house. She trifling. She trifling over there. Don't clean up. Don't do that. And told her my son should have cheated. This is my mother. Told my son's baby mama he should have cheated on her. She said, "Well, what the fuck you going this wallet for? What you go looking for? That you got what you was asking for. You had no business looking in this shit, and you wouldn't have never found." My mother sided with it, and my son was in the wrong. I don't do wrong. And he know it. I always tell him, I don't do wrong. He is still. Man, I have y'all cracking up all day. I could go on and on. Gina, my grandma came to visit at my first place, and she rearranged my cabinets and resorted my laundry. That's my mother. That's my mother. Oh my God. Look, don't even let me get on. Yolanda, you don't even want me. Look, I know you laughing about me talking about my mama. Don't even. Oh my God. This my uncle, y'all. Let me tell you about my uncle. The biggest womanizer you'll ever know. He's the biggest womanizer ever know, okay? And he a pastor, okay? I'll tell you everything that you did wrong, but he ain't gonna mention none of his fuck shit, okay? So mind you, he knew my husband, been around my husband, had chit chats with him and everything. I popped up over at my auntie house. That's at Yolanda's mama's house. Because I love my auntie Edie. Ooh, that's my favorite auntie. I love my auntie Edie. And I go over there. Anytime I go out that way, out south, I go and visit her. Happened to go over there one day, my uncle over there, right? You need to do a live on this sort of topic. It will be a blast. I'm going to do it. I swear I'm going to do it. Because it's going to be so funny. I go over there. So my uncle say, so where your husband at? I said, I don't know. We ain't together no more. He say, hey, cause you got me laughing at work. He say, wait, y'all. He say, Yolanda, your daddy, this your daddy over at auntie house. He say, y'all ain't together no more. What you mean y'all ain't together no more? You know what the Bible say. You know what? You supposed to be by your husband's side. See, you wasn't by his side. You were, and I'm sitting up here saying, now mind you, he been remarried. He not with my auntie Edie no more. They been broke up for years. He just over there visiting or whatever, but he gonna tell me how my marriage should be. I said, Uncle Gilbert. Let's not talk about marriages. I said, let's not get on marriages, okay? You really don't want me to bring up your marriage, okay? Let's not get it. So he left it alone. But when I tell you this, he just like my mother. He ain't no different. I tell you all your flaws, everything what you should be doing, as a lady. Women, y'all shouldn't be, why button up a couple of them buttons. Why you showing all that? You don't need to be doing all that. Why you do? Ain't that skirt is a little bit lifted too high. Them hips, you too hefty. You a little bit too hefty. Okay, I called you last time I was there. I ain't get it. You probably called when I broke my phone. Call me this time or text me. If I don't respond and I don't answer, then text me, because then I'll get back to you. I told you I'll come and pick you up. I'll come and get you. Y'all, they fun. It's gonna be about family. That's gonna be the topic. Let's chit chat about family members, because I know y'all got some funny stories. Because I could tell y'all some freaking funny stories, some crazy stories about my family. My family is crazy. That's why I don't fuck with them. That's why I don't be around. Every time something happens, I promise you, Yolanda have to tell me. She be like, yeah, auntie such and such passed away. I'm like, who? She like, yeah, auntie such and such. But you coming to the funeral? What funeral? Where it's supposed to be? She had to give me the address, the whole 911, everything. I do always go show my respects. And I don't bring my kids. I don't. They'll ask about my kids and everything else, but I don't bring my children, but I do show. And I do show. And box your address, because you be super busy. Yeah, because I work all the freaking time. I'm always at work working. But yeah, okay, I'll do that. And I'm literally, if you coming in from O'Hare, I don't know if you coming in from O'Hare or Midway, but if you coming in from O'Hare, I'm literally like 20-25 minutes away. I'm like 20-25 minutes away, depending on the traffic from O'Hare Airport. Get to my house like that. Get back to the airport like that. So you could come here and stay. Shit, I got plenty of room. Don't nobody come over here. Nobody don't want to come and visit me because I stay too far. I'm way out here. I'm gonna inbox you my address, cause I'm good on that right now. It's not a good time. What's going on, Belle? That's my baby. I hate when Belle is not good, when she's not feeling. I don't like it. I don't like it, cause she's always like happy, hold it down, and everything. When she ain't in a good mood and something going on, I'm already sending prayers. Your way. But you got me. I'm right here. That's why I don't like bugging you. Otherwise, I'd be bugging the hell out of you. You know it. I'd be bugging the hell out of you. But I know you be having stuff going on. So I'd be like, nah, I'm not going to bug Belle, because I know she got a lot going on and stuff. But I'm right here. I got you, boo. I got you. Y'all look, damn, I sat out here for it's 7 o'clock. I'm about to go in and get me something to eat. We definitely gonna talk about this family topic. Is crazy. All of us talking about our mothers, and we got the same shit in common. That's crazy. I ain't even got on my grandmother, my mother's mother. And oh my gosh, y'all, when I say it, it's crazy. Too much going on, seriously. Okay. Look, I had a lot going on. I take it in, and you just have to deal with it. And that's what you do. Once you deal with it, you can overcome it. I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. But if you look, I'm put it like this, Belle. I'm put it like this. You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to just listen, because sometimes we don't need nobody to solve our problems. Sometimes you don't want nobody to say nothing. You just want them to listen. You want to just get it off your chest. But if you need a break, I told you before, I'll come and get you. If you let me know, like, hit me up, call me, text me, whatever it is, I got you, babe. Because I know. Everybody can use somebody. I told you, I'm over here in this motherfucker alone. Look how I go. All I got is my sons. I ain't had nobody to put my gas in. I ain't had nobody to put air in my tire. Nothing. I ain't got no man for that. I ain't got no man to do no man shit. I ain't got no woman. So even I have nobody. It's just I'm the only adult. So when I go through stuff, when I go through the storm, I either got to keep that shit bottled up, bottled in, or I get on here and I talk to y'all. It's nothing else, because I don't have anybody. Of course, I'm not going to bring it. I'm not going to talk to my kids, and I'm not going to, worry them about anything. They young. They just teenagers themselves. So I understand. I need a break in general. I got you, babe. I don't mean any harm, but they would just have to settle for an FT. An FTD teleport. Just read. I love you, girl. Look, you ain't. Look, I swear that's what I was thinking. Look, that's all my mama getting for Mother's Day or something for Christmas. Lady, look, your grandson got your stuff. I'm telling you, if that woman don't go, if my son don't take her, Yolanda, if my son don't take her, she can't come here. I can't do it with you. She got to send her FTD or something. A gift card or something. A fruit basket. What's that goddamn fruit place where they come with the designed fruit and they drop it off at your... Oh, yes. Give that to her. Give that to, look, we can't do that. My kids will leave me. My children would leave me. My babies, Angel and the twins, would be like, Mom, we up. I'm up. That's how they'll be. They would not stay because my mother is crazy. She crazy. Oh, Angel told me she was. Oh, Angel been said she was home. Oh, I'm home too. I'm home. And the driveway. It'd be so nice and cozy in my car. I could sit here. And talk to y'all in the car like all day. I've been ran my damn gas out, but I could sit here in the car and I could just talk to y'all all freaking day. This is fun. Oh my God! I went from running out of work to doing all this stuff, y'all. It's oh my goodness, this is so much fun. I swear. Look, we definitely gonna have to do this. I'm going to the kids' godmother's house. Have y'all heard of this game called Left, Right, Center? Some of you guys probably heard of it. And you have $1, everybody get $1. And if you throw the dice on a C in the center, you got to put the money in the center. If you throw it an L to the left, that means you got to pass the dollar to the person on your left. If you throw an R to the right, you got to give the dollar to the right. And then the last person standing or whatever. Oh no, after you run out of money, you out. If you don't have any more money, you out. But somebody else can put you back in. But after you're out, then when everybody gets out, the last person standing is the winner of all the money in the pot. I love this game, so they're gonna do it Saturday, and I'm going to it. So I'm gonna go live so you guys can see. Edible arrangements, that's it. Balloons are us. Fruit the Franklin Mints. Judge Reed, you say you just go send it to just send it to her. Girl, you better add my mama name to it. We gonna send doubles. We gonna send double to her. Hey Gwen. How you do? We sit here and crack. Oh my God, crack it up. We didn't went from talking about the craziness at my job to me talking about my mama and her twin brother, my uncle. And then my cousin popped up over here. Oh my God, this is funny. This is so good. I'm telling you, y'all made me feel good tonight. I needed that laugh. I needed it. You okay? Good. I'm good. I'm better now. I'm good. Yeah, they got me on here cracking. Just Read got me cracking up on the floor talking about our crazy moms. Cause my mother is psychotic. I'm telling you, everybody's scared of that lady. And you know it's a problem when when a woman can walk up in your house and clear a room. When she can walk in, and even my grandkids, my grandchildren don't like going over there. They mama say all the time, yeah, they scared of your mama. I said, I know, I understand. You think y'all just with her for the moment. I grew up with that woman. I had to live with her. I understand. It's crazy. But my kids I never forget my son, Lil Farron. I told you Lil Farron don't talk much like Ron. Y'all see when Ron coming, Ron goofy. Ron talks all the time. But Lil Farron be like, he'll come and he'll tell, Mom, can we go home now? Or can we go back to the hotel? That's Farron. Because Farron be scared to talk. He don't want to do nothing that's going. Ferran don't care. Ferran goofy. Ferran acts a fool or whatever. Ferran makes her laugh and stuff. But ooh, honey, I'm telling you, 2 days max. I miss my mom, but she was a hoot. That's what we talk. Yep. and that's the thing. That's the thing. You got to cherish everything. Try to make it work. If y'all had issues or what, that's why I say I put all that stuff behind me. Me and my mom we not like this. We not like this. We might be like this, or like this, or like this. But I love her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be who I am right now today if it was not for her. And we have to deal with it. That's what it is. My mom has been gone 1 year. Oh my gosh, Gwen, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's nothing like your mother. And I tell this to my kids all the time. You only get one mom. You only get one mom. So you better love, cherish her, spend time, do whatever it is that you need to do. And like I said, my son do, if we all can't get out there, honey, he will jump a plane. He will jump a plane in a heartbeat and go out there and get that lady. And when she comes out, he be like, yeah, I sent for Granny. What? He be like, yeah, I sent for Granny. We about to come over there. Oh, we be like, oh shit. We be like, oh man, here we go. And literally, I'm telling you, if that lady is there past a day and a half, it's firecrackers. It's firecrackers. So, and I be like, she gotta go. Take on. I ain't finna deal. And she's one of them just like that bring up old shit. You know, you ever have that mama that bring up old shit all the time. Ain't nobody never shit that you ain't never thought about back in the day, and for some reason she just feel the need to just bring it up, and then now everybody is in their feelings. That's how my mother is. That's exactly how she is. But yeah, I mean, I thank God that she here, and I even tell my kids, I was like, thank God that you still got your granny and stuff, because imagine there's so many that don't have my son's kid's mother. She's 36, and she don't have her mom or her dad. I won't forget when I went to help her move. I was packing everything. Girl, her dad was still in the FedEx box. Still in the box. The ashes they put in there, and they send you the ash. Wasn't even in the urn. I picked the box because I'm up, and I happened to look because I see all this tape, and I see where it says remains, human remains. It says they have stamped or the stickers on the side of the box. I said, is that? I said, is that? She said, yeah, that's my dad. I said, I looked at the box because y'all know I believe in spirits and and all that stuff. And you gotta respect the dead. You gotta respect. I said, I'm so sorry. Because I dropped the box. I said, I'm so sorry, but I didn't mean to. I did not mean to touch that. She said, yeah, that's my daddy. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe that I picked it up. I wouldn't have even touched it. I would have not touched. I don't play with that. My sister right now, you probably saw I share a picture. My mother has her in the urn. Her kids had finally bought the urn and stuff from, and I meant the last time to get some of her ashes because I wanted to buy a necklace or a bracelet to put it in and keep it. I bought my daughter one. My daughter got a necklace and put some of her ashes in. So now they got this jewelry where you can put your loved one's ashes in. And so I was gonna do, because my sister's with me all the time anyway. I don't even want to get her started because she'll be, every time I mention her name, Sephora, you know what you did. You know what you did. Every time I mention her name, she think I'm calling her, and then when I'm calling her, she be doing all kind of crazy stuff. Hey, Tropical Punch, how you doing, love? My baby girl would say, when we get there, what do you want? After that, we're going home, right? Okay, well, about, yep, you'll find a blank up, and then you can leave, right? Just read. That's exactly how my kids is. That's exactly how they are. They be like, I told you, fam, be like, we going home. So can we go home now? We going home soon. The other ones they'll give her a little bit of a chance, and then they be like, okay, mom, it's time to go check in. Ain't we going to check in the hotel? Granny, we gonna come back later. Granny, we gonna see you later, Granny. And then and then when I get ready to go, I'll be like, okay, we finna get ready to go back to Granny's. Now I stay here. I'm gonna stay here at the hotel. They won't eat because they can only take a couple of hours of her, and that's it. They can only take a couple of hours. They can't take no more. Can't do no more. That's it. That is it. Oh shit, my internet. Why didn't my internet? It should have kicked in. I'm right in the driveway. It's saying that my text it didn't go through. I don't know. All right, anyway, y'all, I'm about to go get me something to eat. I'm starving. I am so starving. Let me tell y'all what I had. Well, y'all know what I had. Y'all was with me. My Wendy's. I didn't even eat. I didn't even eat the rest of my Wendy's. I'm gonna eat the rest of my Wendy's. Let me put it up in here. I'm gonna heat it up, and I'm gonna eat the rest of my Wendy's. What else do I got here? And I'm gonna relax. Take these clothes off. Probably sit in the bed, come back on and go live and chit chat with you guys, cause that was fun. Family, no matter how toxic your family could be, or how loving and caring your family can be, you will always find the humor. You can always find the humor in it. Now that I'm older, I find the humor in a lot of the stuff that my mom that she did. But back in the day, woo, honey, we'd be like, this lady, I can't wait to get out this house. Can't wait. Have a good night, Miss Gina. Ta-ta for now. That's right, Tropical Punch. I love you guys. I love you too. I see you. I'll be back. Let me turn my car off and everything. After I go in and get myself settled and stuff, I'll come back on. All right. I love you guys. I see you.